All right, everybody, welcome back. I'm your host with the most, KIR Podcast. But this channel is now called B&N Photography. Basically, what we're going to talk about on this channel is anything photography related. Camera, lenses, videography, all of that we're going to discuss right here on this channel. I do have another channel called KIR Podcast, link in the description. You like video gaming and tech and more. But this channel, solely going to split it up, make it all about photography. So every week, we're going to have a video talking about photography, camera related stuff. In this particular video, what I'm going to be discussing is the best travel camera I feel is out there. Olympus EM1X. Now I know some of y'all are going to say this is back from 2019 while I'm talking about this old behind camera. First of all, let me grab this camera real quick. This is the EM1X from Olympus. Now I know, first thing everybody gonna say, it's older. And I know all you new, latest and greatest people are gonna hate on this camera. But I'm gonna tell you why I believe this is the best travel photography camera. For one, weather resistant. I don't know if you ever taken this out and shot with this. This thing is sealed like a tank. It's like a 1DX, which if you don't know, I do have a 1DX. I have some pictures from the 1DX from 2012, right? About 13 years ago. I'm gonna slide one or two pictures so you can see. And if that camera, 18 megapixels from 2012, and those pictures still look good, this can do it too. Now I know you're gonna say it's micro four thirds. I get that. Now I know you're gonna say it's heavy like a 1DX. It is not heavy like a 1DX. It is smaller than the 1DX. It does not have the weight of a 1DX, but it is heavier than a typical micro four thirds camera. But the sealing on this thing is great. Not weatherproof, but weather resistant. There's a difference. I've been in the rain with this mother sucker. Didn't go bad. I just came back from somewhere and it was 9 degrees the whole time. Not once did they lock up, not any of the buttons, nothing. No condensation. The thing kept clicking. I've been in pouring rain with this thing. The thing keeps clicking. Now I know the next day you're gonna say, price of this. Typically, I got mine for $600. You can get them anywhere between $550, the lowest I've seen it. The highest I've seen it was $799. Wouldn't pay more than that. Now, when we're talking about the lenses, right? The weather resistant lens that I use is the 12-40 version 2. Built like a tank. Gasket seals on this thing. Don't hardly weigh much of nothing. Got a little throw on it, right? But great. In the snow it took it, and the rain it took it, and it kept on clicking. You know what I'm saying? All gas, no brakes. You know what I'm saying, fellas. You got me. This thing is good. Now, full frame, that is basically a 24-80. You know, you gotta do math with micro four thirds. The only other lens I have is a 40-150R. Now, I believe this is 4 to 5.6. I believe that's what this one is. Okay, I know you're gonna say this is not a blur lens, but let's be real, micro four thirds, I don't really see that much background blur. I mean, I'm not saying you can't get it, but I don't see a lot of it. The reason why I like travel lenses, aka with this one, is because you don't want to blur it out where people don't know where you were, or you don't be able to not see for yourself or remember where you were. With that 2.8, it works great. Works great for low light, right? And it also works great for me still be able to see in the background, have a little blur, not gonna be dreaming. Now, again, we're talking about travel. This is not weather resistant, so I would not use this in the elements. But this 12-40, oh, I done used all type of elements. Dried it up, got it soaking wet, mother sucker kept on clicking. Now, for the comparison, because I'm gonna get the full frame haters that's gonna start talking that trash. This is a Canon R6 Mark II. Okay, look the same size, but this is significantly heavier, and I got a battery grip on it. Now, recording on the R5 with a battery grip, heavier. My 1DX, heavier. My R5C, heavier. You get what I'm saying? Now, I am a Canon shooter through and through, but for travel, man, again, $500 to $700. So let's say what I paid, $600. Now, I did get beat for the lens, but I had to have a lens, make sure that was weather resistant. We're gonna keep saying that because I don't want y'all to catch me slipping. This was $1,000. I took a hit. I know everybody gonna talk their trash, right? You're gonna say $1,600, but $1,600, I could take it anywhere. Antarctica, Iceland, Greenland, anywhere, and this mother sucker survived. Rain, sleet, snow. I've been trying it because if it go bad, I only lost 17. My R6 Mark II off rip cost more than that. Got the R6 Mark III, cost more than that. My R5C cost more than that. My R5 cost more than that. Not even talking about my lenses. I got all the expensive lenses of Canon. We'll go over that. That's a different video, so we're not gonna get into that. But what I will tell you, it's not just the weather resistance of this camera, also micro four thirds. These lenses are extremely small, that you only really need 2 of them. You're walking around with this right here. Not that big of a deal. Now, some of y'all gonna complain and say this is too heavy, but hit your gym a little bit and you're gonna be all right. Again, for 24 to 80, when you compare it to my Canon lenses that's around the same close range, much bigger, much heavier. Also, if somebody was to snatch this, only thing I'm crying about is lens because I spent $1,000 off the body. Hey bro, F it, here you go. Let them have it. Just think about it for a second. 2019 old school camera, still doing good shots. Now we're gonna get into another video of shots and shoots that it take. I will get into all that stuff, but I just want to tell you why I believe this is the best travel camera. 1, weather resistance. 2, lenses are light. The body is not light, but the lenses are light. 3, if somebody were to steal it, you're not crying. These are the things that you got to think about when you're up here messing around with these cameras. Now, I don't think the video is all that great. Now, some people are going to say regular photos only 8-bit, but if you do shooting raw, you get it at 12-bit, I believe. I believe it's 12, 14, but I believe it's 12-bit. Color graded. Looks fine. As a photographer, you're going to color grade. Now, you want to say you just want to use JPEGs, that's cool, but I do shoot raw, right? I also do shoot JPEGs if predicated I want to get something up real quick on one of my social media sites. There's nothing wrong with this bad boy other than you can say the weight, but the price is right. Because when you don't have a lot of money to buy this right here, right? And this is the version 2, not the version 3, you're still probably looking at $1,800. That's cost more than that. And that's probably used. New is probably at 21. Get the Mark III, you're looking at closer to $3,000. Just saying, champ. R5 II, you're looking at closer to 45 to $5,000. R3, you know you in that close to 45 to $5,000 mark. I'm just keeping it 100. I don't want that to fall, so we're gonna lay that on its back. But the rather situation is, weather travel camera, you know, 2 card slots, redundant recording, right? Weather resistant, where you can get out in the rain and get wet. Let's be real, I got a 1DX that got wet, and that sucker had to go to Canon because we had a little bit of issue on the back end. It's the reason why I'm sitting over there on that shelf. I love my big dog, but at this point, I don't think Canon's fixing it anymore. So now it's just like, yeah, I take it out, but I refuse to put it in the weather because over time, weather resistance does fail. But the relative situation is, I think it's 13 years old. It's a tank, and that's my big dog all day, every day. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to break it and can't fix it. Now, there are some shade tree mechanic fixes, AKA camera shops they'll still work on it, but it's not that Canon quality work. That don't mean you still can't use it, because I still recommend old DSLRs when you're just starting off. But I'm just telling you, for the best travel camera, you don't have to worry about if somebody take it. I get another one. Whereas them right there, you gotta pay more money. The lenses on rip, RF just cost you. Well, you're gonna get a little light running lens. Just saying. 2.8, I know you're gonna say it's not the same equivalent on full frame, but it's still good. Light work, snap, all good. Do a recording. In the comment section below, tell me another camera that's a travel camera that you can go with and not too concerned about it disappearing on you, right? Now, I'm not talking about y'all ballers, because I know y'all ballers, it don't really matter. But for people who are in that lower budget, Well, it's not that concerning. It ain't the latest and greatest. Most people don't want Micro Four Thirds, so you gotta worry about them still in your camera. Look at that little bitty sensor. You ain't gotta worry about that. Nobody, they gonna be looking at you, man. I don't want that. Now, I'm just telling you from my perspective, travel camera wise, if you know one that's better, drop it down in the comment section below. For travel, lightweight, cheap, affordable? No, champ, I don't think you can do it. That's what Micro Four Thirds for. Now again, only con I'm gonna hear in the comments, I know somebody gonna say it, it's the weight. But other than that, 2 card slots, built like a tank, you're not gonna get it. This is just me talking about it. This is me talking about travel photography only, right? Because I do own businesses and I do know you have to make money from them. I'm not saying people don't make money from Micro Four Thirds. I just don't do that with this. I bought this specifically to travel with. Now, let's recap. Things that I say that make this the best travel photography camera. Cost, lenses, lightweight lenses, and you can sit up there and can go in the elements and don't have to worry about going to sit down. When everybody's going to sit down, you still like that banging them out, bang, bang, bang. Not going to start on that. But you get what I'm saying. Again, every week we're going to come out with a video on this channel talking about photography stuff. This week I just wanted to discuss this. A preview to next week, possibly, if I can get it done. The Canon 45 1.2 should come in this weekend. Crossing fingers. And we can try to see what we can do with that. Now again, I do have a lot of RF lenses. So in another video, we'll go off the RF lenses lineup and talk about that in discussion. But I just wanted to say, if you know a better travel photography camera than Olympus EM1X, put it in the comment section below. If you don't have a cheap camera, EM1X, good to go. If you cannot support the weight of this, Olympus does have other cameras that are Micro Four Thirds that are light and not as big. I recommend Micro Four Thirds for travel photography only. I'm not saying you can't make money, because you can make money with any camera, but for me, travel photography, I don't think Olympus can be beat. I don't think Micro Four Thirds as a whole can be beat. You know, it gotta be specific, because some of y'all like jump down people's throat. But either way, you could have been anywhere outside to kick with your boy. I wanted to say appreciate you. Remember, this new channel, B&N Photography. Get at your boy, be back next week. Hopefully talking about that Canon 45 1.2. If not, we'll switch it up, something else I got going on. I want to say thank you. Y'all be safe out there. Don't forget, focus, breathe, take that shot. We out.